Hi everybody and welcome back to SheerLuxe's vlogs. Today you have got me, Rebecca Hull, and I am thrilled to be taking you through a typical day working from home with myself. There's obviously going to be lots of beauty and I really want to show you kind of how the stories on site come to life for beauty, also behind the scenes on Beauty Spot, because I'm going to film that today, and I want to show you a few fashion items I bought pre-lockdown because no one's seen them, and it also will make me get out of my comfies today. We're also going to do a bit of fitness, a little bit of food and some drinks too, so it's very well rounded, so I hope you enjoy it. But first things first, I want to show you the products I have been wearing day to day in lockdown and the skincare cleansing routine I follow every morning. So before anything else in the morning, I give myself a very speedy cleanse, not quite as thorough as at night time, but I use a micellar and just wipe it around my face to sort of get rid of anything that's built up at night. In fact, facialist Abigail James said really in the morning you do need to be cleansing, even if really quickly, because you get a lot of sweat and a lot of grime that builds up throughout the night. So I make sure I sweep one of these around my face. You can see how much I use both of them. I love Micellar Water, so really do latch on to dirt and just sweep it away. And then I'm also loving this right now, Clinique's Moisture Surge face spray, which I follow up with a little spritz after. It kind of feels like a toner, but my skin is so tight and dry at the moment, and this just puts back in hydration before I put on any makeup, and obviously leaving that in the fridge is quite nice throughout the day as well, because it just makes it a bit cooler if you want a little treat, especially while it's so warm right now. Makeup now, absolute fave. Here is the solid lineup. So I keep makeup quite subtle generally, even if I was at work. I have been loving Chanel's Rosy Light drops. I'm actually just gonna take a little bit onto my finger so you can see. Very pearly, sheer texture. And I have basically been using this as a primer. I've been sweeping it onto my face before then applying Lumineu's Instant Glow Beauty Serum. This is an old favourite of mine. It's incredibly lightweight and just gives you quite sheer coverage, so that when it comes to taking off at night you don't feel like you are caked and taking off layer after layer. It is very thin in consistency. As for my eyelashes, I've been using Glossier's Lash Slick, just because, again, when it comes to the evening, I don't like having loads to take off at night. I just prefer a thin layer that is subtle, and this is one of the best for sort of creating just very fluttery lashes. I am obsessed with Iconic London's Jelly Blush. It comes in loads of different shades, but it has a jelly consistency, so it looks really wet and high shine on the cheeks. I use this to buff in all blushes. It's my Toothpaste Kabuki brush. And then another product I love is Bobbi Brown's Crushed Lip Oils. I actually applied it with my finger today for sort of a pillowy, cushiony effect that's just a bit more muted and not really heavy looking. And then another Bobbi Brown. Actually, I've been using the Longwear Sparkle Stick, and this is in Aurora Pink. I've just smattered this over to my eyes. You literally just scribble it on. It couldn't be easier, so it just gives a little nod of something. And then my soap brows, which I'm going to show you in full later, but hopefully you could see from the intro, it is really impressive. I went and left one key product out of my lineup, which is this IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe foundation brush. This end very much for foundations and powders, and this end for concealers and getting those hard to reach areas, but it's the one brush I really do swear by, along with my Toothpaste. In fact, they're the only two brushes I really do use. And also forgot to just tell you that the shade of the Bobbi Brown is Rock and Red. Okay, so it is now 20 to 9, so I've got 20 minutes, because work officially starts at 9 AM for me, to sneak in a little bit of brekkie, and then after brekkie I will get changed out of this Zara comfy loungewear, just because I do not trust myself not to spill anything. Okay, so while I am in the kitchen for breakfast, I've just remembered I need to do some ice cubes for later, because I'm going to take you down to our tiki cabin bar for a drink to end this vlog on. And today I am going to put a little bit of mint into these. By the way, these are from Habitat. They are rounded ice cube moulds. It just snazzes up your cocktail. you just put the silicone lid on top and then you pour the water in to the little hole, fill it right to the top, and then you just put it straight into the freezer. Okay guys, I am now up and dressed and wanted to show you one of the items I got pre-lockdown that I mentioned before. It is this really pretty white frilly blouse from Topshop, and I'm just wearing it with jeans and my loafers from Zara. But this also, I just walked downstairs and my brother asked me what Renaissance painting I have stepped out from, which was absolutely jokes of him. And I should mention now that I am currently in lockdown with my whole family. But anyway, this is item number 1 from Topshop. They also had it in black as well. This is another item I bought in Topshop alongside my Renaissance blouse. Right, we're coming in now to start the working day, and I've set myself up in my parents' dining room because it has got lovely views of outside. So here we are for the day. I'm just going to log on some lovely load of emails. Everything has been approved for next week content-wise, which is week commencing 27th. Laura Black has kindly just messaged me to let me know. So in terms of content today, we're going to be working on a piece about facial hair removal. We're also going to work on dark circles, your under eye bags, and how to get rid of them. I've just got the quotes back from 3 different experts, and also a piece on root touch-ups, which I could do with listening to right now because look at the darkness there. And we'll see how we get on. Just want to quickly show you a little file I've created on my desktop, and it's just to give me a reminder of all the pieces we've created since lockdown for beauty. Each person on the team does about 8 a week, sometimes 2 a day, sometimes 1, but you can see that there is a vast amount and it varies it, but we're always looking for ideas too on the site. So if there's anything you think we're not covering on beauty that you would like to see, please do comment below or direct message us on SheerLuxe Instagram. We would love to. I would love a tea, thanks Mel. It's tea o'clock in our household. Okay, so I have just finished piece number 1, which was dark circles, and now I am going to get ready to film Beauty Spot. But before we film Beauty Spot, I want to just really quickly run you through the process of how I choose products for it, how I kind of come to the conclusion of what I want to feature, and it will also mean I get to show you my new organiser. Right, so I have got this shoe hanger from IKEA that I use to store all the new products that have very kindly been sent to me while working from home. And I'm a firm believer that if you can see products, you're more likely to use them. But also, obviously, the benefit of having this on the back of the door is that it's well out of the way, it's not going to interfere if you are a clean freak, but it's just a brilliant way of keeping on top of all the new launches. I file them sort of categorically, and when it comes to Beauty Spot, it kind of needs to be new. I like to keep everyone in the loop as much as possible, but there's so many exciting new launches, and I find this is the best way to keep them all contained, keep on top of it, and test them all out ready for the spot. Okay, I'm just going to give you a very quick show and tell of what has made the Beauty Spot cut. So Bobbi Brown palette, purely because I think that has got shades you can wear all year round. I'm also putting Ritual's new Ritual of Jing range in, and they've got a nourishing massage candle. I'm going to be showing that especially because I think it's divine. Then we've got Diego Dalla Palma lip palette. I just love it. Then we've got Elf's new High Shine lid lacquers. We've got Elemis' Night Recovery Cream Oil and these gorgeous gradual tanning drops, which I will reveal all about on Beauty Spot. They are the best. Hi everybody and welcome back to the Beauty Spot. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend in the sunshine. Today we are back talking more newness, a bit of body care, some really gorgeous eyeshadow palettes, and some newfound skincare I am loving too. So let's get started. Beauty Spot is filmed and 1.5 of my pieces are written. I have done my images for next week and it is nearing 1:30, so it is time for a bit of exercise. Now, I feel like a lot of people think it's a bit rogue doing exercise at lunch, but for me personally, I actually find it the best time. So I take out time to do some Shona Virtue workouts, which I'm going to show you now. I downloaded them all, but I'll give you a little sneak peek. Okay, so this is where it all kicks off. I am really grateful actually for this skinny bit of floor in this room. It just allows me to do a bit of yoga, a bit of workout, and I'm obviously going to do this from the beginning, but just to give you an idea, it is very much circuit training. It is also a bit of, a lot of squats, but there's also lots of yoga moves as well. So it's kind of a good mixture. And this one is actually only 20 minutes. I downloaded 4 for £14 from Vimeo, and honestly they are brilliant. I find them so effective, and there's a specific one for glutes, and my god does it leave you burning. I am now back at my desk for the later half of the day, and I'm just about to finish up my second feature, but I'm also about to make a start on editing beauty spots. So the idea is I airdrop these to myself. They annoyingly all come through in the wrong order, so I just reorder them, number them, and cut them down. I also listen to them back, which is horrible hearing your own voice, but it's kind of essential to make sure everything is in sync. And then I will send them all over to Maria, our lovely video editor, who stitches them together for social. So that is the rest of the afternoon, and then tonight it is my turn to cook dinner. In this household, we're kind of taking it in turns to cook something different. It's a bit of a challenge, and it's a nice way to test yourself. So I'm looking forward to showing you what is in store. Rather excitingly, have just had lots of lovely deliveries appear in our porch. So I am going to have a bit of an opening session and show you what is inside. But starting with James Reed, who have launched their Rose Glow Water Face Mist, which looks beautiful. And the one I'm really excited about is their brand new Click and Glow Tan Drops. So you click down here and then you pipette a few drops into your favourite cream, moisturiser, and it just gives you an even glow. And I love a tan drop, so I cannot wait to try those out. Over to Aqua de Parma, a bit more body. They have launched a new body care collection, Double J, and this is the scrub. We have got a lotion, and then also a shower mousse. Shower mousses seem to be a bit of a thing right now. I'm just going to have a quick look. Ooh, I did not expect that to be red. Oh, look at that. So gritty and heavy duty. It actually smells of zesty oranges. Very Mediterranean scent right there. So that is brand new from them, and as always, the packaging and the design is gorgeous. And then back to a bit more tanning. SheerLuxe's sent this over today, and their best-selling hyaluronic self-tan serum is now available in body. And it says, subtle sun-kissed glow, lightweight hyaluronic complex, 7 superfood ingredients, caffeine, and it's an easy to pump. So in other words, it's very good for your skin at the same time as giving you a healthy glow. Feels nice and weighty as well. And then we have got these Parlor toothpaste tablets. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen, but on SheerLuxe we recently did a piece on toothpaste tablets, because toothpaste tubes, they contribute to a lot of environmental waste. So experts are looking to new ways we can consume toothpaste and clean our teeth, and these toothpaste tablets are coming up trumps. Over to Lano Lips, they have sent their new rose gold ointment and multi-balm cream. It's got a minty scent to it, so I'm excited to try that. And then last but not least, we have got Fresh, who sent me a lovely letter to say I hope you're staying safe, and they have sent first of its kind oil infused serum. Now, we are big fans of Fresh at SheerLuxe. This looks delightful. You can see how sort of oily the consistency is in that. I bet that feels very hydrating. Cannot wait to give that a go. Okay, so it is now gone 6. It is time to log off and take up my challenge of cooking tonight's dinner. So I'm going to spin you around in a second and show you all the ingredients and the recipe I am cooking. You'll see I have got back into my comfies because I can't cook in jeans. I need to be comfortable for this challenge. So tonight we are cooking orzo with prawns, tomato and marinated feta. I basically say this is like pasta paella. It's from my Ottolenghi Simple book. And just to run you through the ingredients, we've got all the orzo, enough for 4. You fry this first and then put it back into this bowl before you then put it in with all of these other ingredients. You've got marinated feta with fennel seeds, chilli and olive oil. You have got just your standard cherry chopped tomatoes, a little bit more chilli, obviously garlic, oil, pine nuts, which absolutely always get burnt. Anybody else find that? Basil, some orange, more fennel seeds. This is the key, by the way, to this recipe. Some stock and some prawns. If you're veggie, you can just omit the prawns, but it is really easy, even for cooking novices like me, and I will show you the result. Dinner is now served. We've got a little bit of feta, prawn, basil, pea. It may look like a big lump of mush, but this is comfort food at its finest, and I can promise you it tastes delicious. So this is the cheeky tiki bar in all its glory. Fun fact, this used to be my play shed, and then for my parents' 60th we actually just basically ripped the front off and turned it into a bar. What to go for is the decision. I am thinking, I mean, I feel like Bacardi and vodka is a bit hardcore, so I'm thinking it's got to be a gin. So these are the Optics, and we got these from drinkstuff.com. We are not sponsored, but they are amazing, and you just push up and it gives you a shot. I mean, part of me thinks I could go for two, but let's be sensible. So I have got my one shot of G&T, and then I'm going to go for my Fever Tonic Water. Pour that in. But what we're all excited about, or what I'm excited about, is getting my rounded ball ice cube, which actually, if I do say so myself, looks amazing with a little bit of mint in there. And then let's just go for a bit of fun in here. We wash these and reuse, they're not bad for the environment. As you can see, fully stocked, fully ready for some summer parties. Hopefully we can at least have small gatherings, who knows, but now it's time to enjoy a little summery G&T. That is all from me today, guys, on my SheerLuxe vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for tuning in. Please do stay tuned as well for more SheerLuxe updates, more team news, and as I said earlier, do comment below if there's anything else you'd like to see on site generally or from beauty as well.